Hi, Ross here from Search and Filter. Today I'm going to show you very quickly an exciting new integration we've been working on. That's the awesome GenerateBlocks 2.0 that was released last week. Without further ado, I'm going to run you through getting set up with a new query and looper blocks. So the first thing you'll want to do is enable the GenerateBlocks integration, and you can do that from our integration screen. You'll find it here if you're on the latest version. Once you've done that, we can go ahead and create a new page. Let's start by creating a new page, and what we'll do is start by adding the new query block. Just make that 3 columns. So what you'll notice here in the query type is we have a new search and filter query type. This allows our plugin to take over the query blocks query. And as we don't have a search and filter query yet, we can create one here. And the main thing to notice here is under the query option that we select generate blocks. Then we can configure the rest of the settings as we usually would. Let's change the post type to people. And let's enable live search. Now that's done, you can see here our search and filter query is set to generate blocks. And that's the query integration step complete. I'm just going to add an image to the looper item. And this blue image is the generate blocks image block. And then we'll set this as the featured image. And make sure that links to the post permalink. So now the query is set up, we're going to add some search fields and filter fields. So let's start with our search field. Make sure the search field is connected to the generate blocks query we created earlier. Let's also add a choice filter. We'll just set that to one of the taxonomies. And here I'm going to add a reset field, which is a control type field. And now let's just check that everything is working. Okay, what we can also do is replace this pagination with a load more field. So to do that, we need to use our load more field. which is a control type field. And now we have load more working too. I'll just make a couple of adjustments. We can remove the pagination. Let's just change the number of results so we can see load more working. There you have it. That's the essentials to get set up with the GenerateBlocks query block and search and filter. Now I will just show a quick demo using the query block with FSC, because the setup is a little bit different. So let's modify the blog. And we'll replace the query loop with the GenerateBlocks query block. So we replace the query loop with the GenerateBlocks query. So some things to note. With a GenerateBlocks query to work on archives, you'll need to set the query to inherit query from template. And to set that up with search and filter, we need to make one change too. I'm going to create an additional search and filter query. And this time in our settings, we'll choose archive. Make sure that the post type is selected. And then again, we'll choose GenerateBlocks for the query. Let's enable live search. And we're happy with those settings for now. So we have our field connected to our post archive query, and we've set up GenerateBlocks to inherit the query from the template. And now we can see we're filtering the blog archive. So there you have it, a really quick rundown of how to use GenerateBlocks 2.0 with search and filter. I can't wait to see the awesome things that you'll build with it. Bye for now.